All right, this is Mobile Gamer Nerd, and we are back with another free-to-play mystery shard only run video. Yeah, today is going to be a thing that I'm going to record because I have to do it anyway. So this is going to be fun. And if by fun you mean farming masteries, then you're in luck because that's what we're doing today. It's going to be fun. We got to finish up little Visix here. And I was like, you know what? I was considering what I was going to do for the video for Friday. And, well, guess what? Now we have something to do. We're going to do this. There we go. Because I have a ton of energy. Here we go. We got more stuff, more free things, more free things, more free things. And now we're going to do the fun. I also just woke up because I fell asleep because I was exhausted. Just a silent reminder, even though it wasn't silent. All right, let's go into the dungeon. So, this is how I deal with this. So I don't have an EXP boost. It's unfortunate, but I don't. So we can't use it. And yeah, that's when I find it is the best time to farm masteries. And what you do is you just click. Actually, you know what? Let's see. Let's see who we can bring in here that might make this faster. All right, we can use her. Nuker. Who else can we nuke? Who can nuke? Who can really take the nukes? Let's see. You know what? Let's bring Golek in. Let's see what happens here. I want to see if we even need it. Multi-battle. Start. I think what we'll do is we'll try to actually get the best time, maybe. We'll try it out. While I summon things in Epic 7. For some reason I got back into it and I was like trying to play it and I'm like, you know what, let me see what this game's about again. And it's funny when games try to fix things that are bad, but like fix it poorly. I think that's my favorite thing. And Epic 7 has done that. This is a sidebar. I know we're here to talk about Raid, but I'm just saying it's a sidebar. So in Epic 7, it used to be where you would get 30 free summons and, well, 33 10 summons, and you could kind of just pick the one that came up. And I think you were allowed to save one. So you could save one that came up that was good and then keep summoning and then choose that one if everything else failed. So what they did was they made it infinite summons, which is obviously better. They made it so that you will always get 2 4-stars and 2 4-star artifacts, but then you get 1 artifact or 5-star summon. And it's like it fixed it, the problem that you have infinite tries, but it's still stupid annoying because you have to skip through, you have to keep pressing the frickin' screen to get the summons to go through because they have to pop up for all 5 of those things. And it's really slow, it's really annoying, and it honestly makes me not want to play again. So that's my side rant, just because I can't stand when games try to fix things but make them stupid still. But they are giving you free stuff, so there is that. So back to Raid. All right, enough of that. I don't even see the time on that one. I was too busy being angry about Epic 7. So it looks like, I don't know what the time was on that one. Let's see where this one goes, because I want to try and get a good speed farming team for Minotaur. I think that's really what the goal of this might be. What team is going to give me the best results for farming this annoying dungeon? And I don't remember what our best time was. I think it's all right. So we want it to be under a minute, obviously. Obviously, I'm curious what that would be. So I think we'll try to bring in a couple of heroes that I feel are maybe nuking, not even a nuker, just like somebody who can really do single target damage. Now, Soul Bomb would be a good option, but I don't know. Here, turn this off. So that was bad. Do you want to stop multi-battle mode? Do I? Yes, I do, actually. You know what? Yes. All right, let's edit the team. So now we have to bring... See, the problem is we have to bring Visix. Now, I don't know if she's really that good for this. I'm kind of curious how much faster it is if we just strengthen the other 3. Let's see. That's the other thing. It's like whoever you bring in here is going to either speed up or slow down the fights. So there you go. 5 second turn. If we can do the same in here, that would be great. Uh, see, would have been nice there. All right. And also having Visix in here doesn't help because it doesn't let me know if she's really taking turns here. So let's see how they handle this. I think this is already going to be better. This is why I said if you want to speed up a run, sometimes just having Spirit Host in there to increase attack power is enough to warrant this. Now, you know what? We could also consider something else that I didn't think about. We are farther ahead in the game, so we can use heroes that aren't dummy rares, right? We can use other heroes. I just thought of that. All right, so that was 50 under a minute. So that's good. Let's take her out and put her in and see if that makes anything better. Because she also increases turn meter. So that I don't know if that really helps in the wave so much because we kind of killed them beforehand, but really that would help in the boss fight. All right. So far, not so good. However, if the speeding up helps, but I don't know if it's going to even matter in this. Never thought I'd actually be trying to get a speed run on this because, I mean, it doesn't really matter. I usually just put it on overnight when I have like a ton of energy, like I do now. And I'm like, here you go. Let me just run it and see what happens. But I'm like, you know what? Let me actually try to get a reasonable run time. Because if we can get this down, to even 30, 40 seconds, I don't know if it's even possible with the heroes I have. I'm sure it is, but say like everything's a minute. I wonder. See, my best time was probably when I brought in another nuker to level their masteries. So there's that. Um. So really, the problem here would be the boss, right? Hmm. Let's take her out. I'm thinking we can bring her in, and then maybe, just maybe, if we take him out and we put her here, we're gonna play around with this and see what happens. Because I'm curious. I'm curious if we have a hero like Frozen Banshee is more for the boss itself, which technically I should have left Kale in instead of Galek because she makes Kale stronger with the poison. So that was dumb, all around dumb. So maybe we'll switch him back in. But let's see how this goes. I'm fine, mate. Oh, that was weird. I just went through puberty. I'm fine with like the wave taking longer if we can kill the boss faster, but I don't think this is gonna work. I think having Kale would be better, yeah, because the waves can be annoying and slowing down the run. Yeah, this ain't looking like it's gonna be. This ain't looking good, guys. I'm ahead of it already. In fact, it looks terrible. The boss fight's not going too slow, so that's good. Maybe we will. You know what we'll do? We'll try it with Kale. So that was a terrible run. Edit, and you know what? We'll take her out and put Kale in. Start. This is gonna be the most times that I've ever changed teams in one video. I hope you guys are excited. It's gonna be Friday Mastery Day. Just gonna imagine I did that. I'd be like, listen, we're gonna farm masteries every Friday, and you guys are gonna suffer with me. Suffer like you've never suffered before. You're like, oh, you know what? I can farm my masteries while I watch his. There you go. We'll start Mastery Friday. I have tea. And it is good. Yeah. Tea with honey. That's the winner. It's the breakfast of champions, even though it's not breakfast right now. It's like 5 minutes to five, which means dinner's on its way. I didn't even see it. Okay, so this one, not so much. It seems like we're gonna just pop in that almost that minute runtime. That seems to be where we're gonna end up being. Let me see. Defense down is obviously helpful. We're just gonna see things. Like that's it. I don't even care. Like if I put in the stupidest heroes, like you just never know. Sometimes you just put a hero in and all of a sudden something clicks, which fixes something else, which makes it so that you can win. I actually had a really good Hydra run that I was like doing. I think I talked about it on the progression video, but I was able to do almost 2.5 or 3 million on my third run, which isn't even my best team. Like it's not my go-to team with what's his name? With Drexstar. It wasn't even a go-to team. It just worked for some reason. I don't know. We ended up bringing in like Broadmaw. I think it was Broadmaw, Valerie. I'd have to look. Maybe we'll look at the end. That'll be like a little bonus thing here. But it was a really good run. I was like, holy crap! This team's putting up work. I probably should do a Hydra video eventually, even though I feel like I don't really have anything to talk about with it other than, oh look, I had a good run. Because to be honest, I don't really know what the hell the Hydras do. I have a basic idea. I don't really I didn't even studied it. I don't know what would be a good. Nope, that didn't work. I don't know what would be a good team for it that out of the ones that I have. So it's not. Yeah, it's not anything special. You know what? We'll bring him in, and we'll bring Galek back in. We'll bring Galek back in. Here we go. Let's see. Just want to bring a bunch of hitters and see what happens. But yeah, Hydra's not really high on my list. Seeing as I don't think even if I did 10 million damage to it, we're not going to beat it on normal or easy or whatever mode we're on. The first one. To be honest, I'd rather focus on clan boss if I was going to do anything regular clan boss instead of the Hydra. It would be nice to beat Nightmare, is what I'm saying. But for that, I would need to actually build a team. And we have a few decent heroes coming up that we could conceivably put into a clan boss team. I might even consider switching over to an HP burn composition. Once I get Akoth, we could do Akoth, and I'm thinking something, I don't know exactly, but I'm thinking something like Akoth, Drex, Arrhenius, whatever her name was, that new chick, because she can actually extend. I think this is good enough. Because she can actually extend debuffs on the boss. So you could have Akoff and Drex being your Grave Chill and what the hell's her name? And we just used her, and Frozen Banshee. So basically, we'd be pulling together a burn comp with those two, and then Arrhenius, whatever her name is, doing the extending of the burns so that they're constantly up. Then we would just need an ally protect, I would say, maybe. Possibly even like what the hell's her name? Syl, maybe, something like that. Who can like I don't know, revive doesn't matter, but the healing is nice. And she does have smite, so that's good. And then maybe even Valerie. I don't even know. Something along those lines. I'm hoping might work. The good news is I have to build them anyway. So if I build them for clan boss, it's not the end of the world. Defensive heroes are good for some things. I'm not like totally against it. This is just me contemplating my life about Hydra and clan boss. But yeah, I definitely want to build like somewhat of a burn comp. Even what's his name? Coffin Smasher could be useful in there. I mean, he's almost wasted, but at the same time, he really does make the team do more damage. So, but I don't know how HP burns work. I don't even know if you can stack them or like what's the deal with that. Because for some reason, I never see more than one HP burn on a hero on a boss. So I don't know. We'll see. But definitely want to get as many debuffs on him as possible while keeping our team in check. We could use Visix as a protector. I do have Myrmidon as a protector. I would say Visix is probably better. Not probably she is, but there's no probably there. I guess it would just depend on the affinity. Minute run. We're almost halfway to one mastery. Isn't this great? See, this is why I put it on auto and don't watch it. It's almost like suffering, but it's not really suffering. Because it's not that bad. I mean, you're gonna watch this crap and be like, all right, cool. Let me see this guy just do the same freaking move 10 times in a row. But you know what? If you like Raid Shadow Legends, this is what you signed up for. I mean, I'm just giving you what you signed up for, is really what's going on right now. Because this is like that Viva La Dirt video where they literally do the same boss over and over again. Yeah, well, the Minotaur, he's the one that gets hit the most, I would say. Because everybody has enough potions at this point. Like, unless you have like 30 legendaries and you need to farm for like the best potions in the game because you just decided you were going to spend a lot of money or get a bunch of heroes, that's not my fault. I didn't make you do that. But now you're going to have to beat this stupid Minotaur. At least, I don't even know. I haven't counted. I might consider doing that one day. Just starting a hero from the first and just counting how many runs it takes. Because I never watch. I think it takes me usually about. I think if all right, so if I have like 700 energy and I put it on auto, when I come back, I usually can get the first three rows plus a little bit of the fourth from masteries. So that's one. The second run will get me through the greens, and then the third and fourth time usually get me through the last part. So like right now, this run through would probably get me through maybe one or two because I don't have as much energy as I usually would have. But yeah, this will get me through at least one mastery and maybe halfway through the second, which is nice. Figure at least 200 to 250 energy ish. Maybe, right? No, that's not right. Because you're using 12. So like there you go. I got 6 for 14 energy. So yeah, you're probably going to spend a lot more. Figure 200 if it was 1-to-1 ratio, 12, we'll say 12 is the best. 12 times 10, 12 times. Wow, my math is horrendous right now. Well, you need 200 is the point. So it would take at least 20 runs to get 200. Yeah, masteries suck. They really do need to kind of up the game on this a bit. Like just make it. I don't understand why it's a random number of masteries. Like I would just say make it the same amount of runs every time. Like when you're doing 15, you get whatever it is. I don't even care. Even if it's just to 8 or 10. Like I don't care if it's less. Just make it the same the whole way through. That'd be kind of cool. Because at least then you know how long it's going to take, you know? This like, oh, you might get 6, you might get 12 horse shit. There you go. I got my first curse in a video in a while. It is horse shit though. That's why I said it that way. So yeah, just make it the same all the time. It's almost like it's like the summonings in these games where it's like, oh, you might get a rare or you might get a legendary, but you very rarely will get a red legendary. It's like, yeah, you usually get between 6 and 8 mastery scrolls, and then sometimes you get 12. It's not a complaint, by the way, because honestly, I don't care. I never watched this. I'm like I'm like acting like it's some big deal. It's not. It's not even close to a big deal. It would just be better in general because then you know how much energy you're using. But I honestly could care less. It literally just it's something I never watch and decided to make a video on so that people actually see that I do this and that it is annoying and I'm not just like secretly spending money on masteries. uh it literally is just heartbreaking though to watch this and to do this. It's terrible. So I'll usually go like I'm actually about to go shower and do some stuff because I've been lazy all day. I fell asleep in the middle of the day and I was very tired from the week. So yeah, I'm gonna be like I would probably just leave this on while I go shower. Wouldn't that be funny? Like I just go shower in the middle of this video. Be like I'm gonna go shower now real quick and just leave this run, and you guys can just watch in silence as my heroes bang away at my masteries. I honestly consider doing that one time, not specifically going in the shower, but when I have a lot of energy, just starting a stream up and putting my team on auto to farm things, and people could just watch if they want. The 8 hour overnight gear farming stream. It goes until it's over. If you had infinite multi battles, I would do that, but you would have to be farming something that's like a 10 to 20 minute run each run, and you'd have to have like 50 to 100 multi battles. Otherwise, it would never last the whole night. Luckily, we're only going to waste whatever energy we have on this and then call it quits. I'm very happy actually that we have Galek now. That's like something that I've been waiting for a while. I'm really glad we got him maxed. He is my favorite hero. He's one of my favorite heroes. I say it about a few heroes like him, Spirit Host, favorites. Even though we all know that Soul Bond is my actual favorite because I use her the most, but Galek might take that. He might take that from her because I literally just throw him in teams now just so that I have him in the team. I just want him near me, is what I'm saying. Too bad he's bad at throwing fire axes. It's you know what? If they gave away a free starter champion, and I got the fire Galek, I think that would be the first time in the however many months I've been playing 9 to 10 almost that I would be tempted to use a hero that I shouldn't. That would be the only that would be it. I really haven't gotten very tempted. To be honest, I haven't gotten tempted once to use Ultimate any of the other guys. Ultimate Death Knight, like I'm so sick and tired of seeing him, Deliana, and Ronda in fights that honestly, I don't even want to use them. Even if they were the best strategy to beat something, I wouldn't use them because I hate all three of them. But yeah, this Galek thing, that definitely would make me would make me think about it because he does look badass and he's got giant fire axes, and he's got a ton of HP burn, which I'm kind of lacking outside of like Drexstar and Coffin. That's like I really don't have a lot of HP burn heroes. I think I have one more that I built to 50, and that's what's that pig sticker? Not pig sticker. It's either pig sticker or the other sticker. I don't remember the other orc's name, but one of them does HP burn and the other one does like HP destroy. Pig sticker's kind of better. Wyvern Bane, Wyvern's butt, whatever that orc's name is. It's like orcs are named like like walking feet, like things like that. Like, oh, here you go. This is walking fire. This is pig sticker. It's like they're just named after what they do. This is lights fire. Oh lordy. No, I gotta look into the hex thing. I hear good things about it, but I don't ever use it because I have no hex heroes. You know, the Minotaur looks really cool when he's on fire. I'm just throwing it out there. I think he's very cool. I think almost all bosses look cool on fire. I think that's why I like HP burn so much because it makes the bosses look kind of more evil. Like this one looks charcoal. The clan boss doesn't look this cool. He kind of looks like he's almost like a meteor. This guy looks like an on fire demon, but he's already on fire, right? Does everyone get to see me actually choose my mastery in this video? It's like I'll do one video per mastery. I mean, honestly, I could because that's how long this crap takes. You're just sitting here drinking tea, talking to yourself like it freaking matters. Deliciousy. Yeah, my dog is asleep. He like got up. He got up all excited, like I'm gonna actually do something. And then I walked right back to the camera, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna do some videos. You don't get to go outside right now." I can't wait to finish Visix. I want to bring in Alhain. I want to get her in the mix, and we got to start working on Aethel. Technically speaking, I could get ahead of Aethel and just finish Visix. I could finish Elhain, and I could finish Myrmidon. And then, technically speaking, I could just start. There's nothing that says I can't pre-farm masteries. I haven't done that actually yet once. Now that I think about it, unless it was for a quest where I had to get like an extra mastery, and I just pulled somebody out of the vault at random to do like the first mastery. That would be the closest to pre-masteries that I've done. I have to say though, I do like all of my heroes. Like even the ones I don't use that much, like Conqueror, even though I don't technically really use him for anything, I don't not like him. I like bringing him into dungeons randomly to have fun. But I do like every hero that we're using now. I don't have a problem with any of them. They only get better too. Like as time progresses, you're just kind of like randomly would throw like one piece of gear on a good hero, and they just get that much stronger. Like Drexstar is almost at 60k power now, just because I've been like kind of like replacing like one piece of gear here and there to kind of make them better. And then we've been getting the Great Hall bonuses because I've been leveling those up from Arena. So it's like this slow power creep that is how you start seeing people that have like 80 to 100,000 power heroes. It's because they have all that little power creep in the stuff that kind of happens. Like, oh, you get 1% here, 1% there, 1% there. So if you're thinking you're going to start the game with like a 50 to 60,000 power hero, probably not going to happen. I mean, I think my first level 60 was Kale, and I believe he might have been somewhere between 15 and 20,000 power when I first got him to 60. Like it's crazy. Like now I build like a crap hero and I'll build them up. I mean, look at Aethel. I mean, Elhain. She's not even completely maxed yet, and I think she's already at like 35 or 6,000 power. So it's like there's definitely a huge power creep once you have like the faction crypts and the Guardian, sorry, the Great Hall. You'll start getting better gear. You start putting the better glyphs on heroes. Like all that crap adds up. And in case you missed it, I just got 12 scrolls. So that was the good run. We'll be done with this soon. No, we won't. This is like the thing that never ends. That's like everyone likes to say that that things are slow and all this other stuff, but like masteries literally never ends. Never. I have what? I have 34 now, level 60s. Three of them are missing masteries, and I have 100 plus in the vault. So it would take me 3 times as long as it took to get all of these heroes masters done. Yeah, isn't that fun? So masters are a long part of the game, which is honestly why I think I see a lot of heroes and people that they're like when I ask them if they've done their masteries and stuff, they're like, no. I'm like, yeah, well, because You literally have to force yourself to do it. I actually have to force myself. I'm doing this video because I had to force myself to do it. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do it. We're going to force ourselves into doing some masteries, and I think this is kind of an intervention for everybody. Like, don't just stop. If it's going to take you a day or two, it's annoying. It sucks, but you know what? Your hero will be 100 times better once you do it. Especially if you do it correctly, it's worth it. And that's really a lot of where people go wrong, I think, is not doing this because they're just going to end up being like, oh, I'll just get better gear. I'll just do something else and level this or whatever. And masteries are a huge part because they're big percentages and they give you counterattacks and other things that can make your heroes react better or quicker or faster. It's like having a reduced cooldown might get you an extra 4 hit skill that'll kill the boss right before the last second or get that shield down on the dragon. You know what I mean? There's things having the extra hit might drop the shield for the Fire Knight. There's like that one little bit that just makes it so that you don't have problems. And it's 100% worth the time to put into this, which is why the video is titled, If I Have to Suffer, You Have to Suffer, because we're all going to suffer. We got one mastery now done. So that was one mastery. I think we had 14. I don't remember how many scrolls we had. I can go look back, but let's just see where we're at. All right, so we're at 31 minutes. So 31 minutes will get you one mastery. So figure and that's for the last row. So assume that this is assuming you don't have like amazing Minotaur farmers. And this is also why I just do this at night because I don't want to sit here for an hour and a half watching this crap. But essentially for me specifically, not for you because you may have better farmers. For me, this is like an hour and a half and then we'll call the last one an hour because it's basically another 100, right? Actually, it's 150. So it's close enough. So realistically, you have to do this 5 times. So really, this is 2.5 hours of farming for just the last 4. Yeah. So if you do that 10 times, that's 12.5 hours, right? Did I do that right? Yeah. No, 10 times 2. No. Wow. 20. I was like, geez Louise. Yeah, this is what happens. My math is terrible when I'm tired. Actually, my whole brain is terrible when I'm tired. But you know what? It makes for better videos because now people are going to be like, does he not know how to do multiplication? And I'm like, yeah, I don't. Actually, funny enough, I'm actually really good at math. But right now, no, I'm not. I'm not good at math right now. But either way, it's a lot of hours. That's the point. If you were going to do 10 heroes. So 3 heroes is going to end up costing me 7.5 hours of my life. I'm not excited about that. So just to get, and that's just the beginning part. So figure the beginning, like masteries, we'll just tack on another hour and a half. So we're already at 2.5, 3, now 4 hours per hero to get their masteries. Like, that's a lot of hours. That means that it takes me 12 in-game hours to get 3 heroes. But this is why I'm saying the best way to do it is wait until you have, you don't have to wait. You get like 30 or 40 multi-battles every night. I just plug my tablet in. If you're playing on PC, it's not as much of a problem. You don't have to worry about it. But I have my tablet. Now that I think about it, I probably should do my computer screen, but whatever. I don't trust my computer. I just don't. I don't trust how computers work. I feel like it'll turn off in the middle of the night. My tablet works fine. So I'll just plug that in, put it on auto, and then go to bed while it's plugged in. So that way it doesn't run out. And that's it. I wake up and I have a bunch of masters on a hero. And that way, I am saving myself basically 4 hours for every hero. Because very rarely will I really sit here and do what we're doing right now. This is a rare occurrence, just so you guys can kind of see it. But not like you haven't seen it if you're leveling masters, but it's just like a rare occurrence. I'll just throw this on overnight. Imagine all the time you save by not sitting here and doing this all the time. And this is why people don't do their masteries. It's because you just don't want to sit here and watch this crap. Overnight farming is the best way to do masteries, if you didn't know that. All right. I think I've punished you guys enough. Let's get out of here. We've been punished enough for this video. Let's get out of here. What was I gonna do? I was gonna show you my Hydra. Actually, it won't be there. Damn. Let me see. Hydra. Yeah, it's gone. I can't even look at my past, can I? Damn it. Team power, 1 million damage. That sucks. Can I battle? Let me see. Nope, my team's not there. I don't remember who I used. I'm not gonna do the fight, but excuse me, because I have to save these for keys for advanced quests. I might be burping into the. I might be I just had a banana before. It's possible I'm burping into the mic. I don't know if I am, and if I did, I'd say I'm sorry, but I feel like it would be a lie, and I was taught never to lie. All right, so I guess we won't. You know what? We'll end this with a bang. We'll do a nice little summon. Let's see if we can get that stupid bog walker. 10 months in. 10 months of hard work right here. Oh, but we can get a death hound. What a jerk. All right, that was disappointing. So, there you go. That was my masteries video. Oh yeah, we got to end this with her getting a mastery, right? That was part of the deal, right? Here we go. There you go. Default skill is now stronger. Boom. One more mastery down the tube for 30 minutes of my life. I hope you enjoyed this, guys. Hopefully this is the greatest thing you've ever seen and you love masteries. I hope you like masteries as much as I do, which is none. I don't like them at all. I hate it. I can't stand it. But I still hate Arena more. So there you go. It's the only thing honestly, Arena's the only thing I really hate. Masters are just boring, but everything else, like, but Arena, no, F Arena. I hate Arena. Ugh! All right, enough of that. So, I hope you guys had fun. If you have any questions, I don't know why you would. This is literally a stupid video, but if you have any questions or things you want to talk about, you want to discuss your masteries or how you farm them, if you put them on while you're in the bathroom, or I don't care, whatever you want to talk about. This is your channel, guys, as much as it is mine. So do what you want. So once again, this is now Farming Masteries, Wasting Our Life. This is Mobile Gamer Nerd, and you guys take care.